Okay, so continue on with Scourge of the Seas DLC. We are turned 125, it looks like. Trying to remember how this was going. We're at war with somebody, I know that. We'll look at the graphs and everything when we're all loaded up. I think we've run into three out of 4 wizards. Something like that. Get a giant turtle. It will live for more than 100 years. Yeah, the problem with turtles is salmonella. They can pick that stuff up and carry it around, and you don't know they have it. So if you have just turtles, no problem. But if you have turtles with other animals, that's not necessarily a good idea. You actually have to keep turtles fairly clean because of the salmonella thing. Just don't eat it. It's not a matter of eating it, it's on their shell and their skin. That's where it lives on turtles. It's not from eating them, it's because it's actually on them. And as they move around, they track it around everywhere. That's why turtles you have to keep clean. Or they stay outside all the time. And, that kind of deal. So, turtles a little bit more tricky to take care of than people think they are. Anyway. Mondays. Okay, wizard info. So, this is where we are. This is our mirror. Gimpy custom wizard. We've got one hero, Bashan, who we started with. We've got 6 spell books of life, 3 of chaos. Why? Because we can. Traits that are new to the DLC. Sea Hunter. So, Sea Hunters, our troops, when they're engaged in water combat, have a bonus to +2 all stats, apart from hit points and the ability to swim. Oh, sorry. To all stats except for hit points. When we're fighting in water, all our units are +2, and they all get to swim. That. And then Seamaster, this allows us to do all our units, including corporeal and fantastic units under the command of the wizard, have +1 to movement points. That applies to land and water. It's just on the overland map, not the tactical combat map. And on all ships built by us, start off at 3 levels higher, which is elite, and they are 20% cheaper to build. So we're supposed to be building ships. Hey, Ring, welcome back. But can we make mind flayers in here? No, you can't. Mind flayers aren't a thing in Master of Magic. So, anyway, that's where we are on that stuff, history-wise. So, again, we're in contact with 3 out of 4 wizards, Horus, Jafar, and Lopan. We have an alliance with Jafar. Lopan we're at war with, and Horus is kind of neutral at the moment, which is a good thing, because look, he's the green line. That's his army strength. And then us, we're the purple line. We've been beating up on Lopan here and there, and, making more stuff. Magic power. Oh, that's right, Lopan, we killed his capital a little while back. Looks like Horus lost his, too, to somebody. But anyway, Lopan, we've got to kill him before he gets his capital back, otherwise it's just going to make, things a little bit more not interesting. Research, not really important right at the moment. Armor strength is a number of towns. For Lopan, we basically went through and have been raiding and raising his cities because we can. And, yeah. So, trade a city, burn a city. That's what we do. Number of towns, fame. Our fame is toast because we keep raising cities, and when you raise a city, you lose fame. So our fame is not going up very well. Gold income. Just a straight income, or progressive, slowly climbing up. His is dropping because he's living in cities. Food income, same general idea. And then mana income. We're still far behind there. But anyway, so that's our situation. Hey, Taco, welcome back. Happy Monday. So we have that. Currently researching the spell Lightning Bolt. We're not casting any spells because why? What spell could we cast that would be helpful? Just cause. Oh, this would increase our fame by 10 and reduces unrest in our cities. But with us raising cities, that's not a smart thing to do. Horizon Blast, Endurance, so nothing special there. You can summon some Hellhounds. Oh, Sea Harvest. This is a new spell. You use the spell to basically harvest the resources in the waters that you can see. So, like, this is a resource here. This is a reef. It provides 2 gold and reduces production cost of buildings by 20% for the nearby town, which is this one. So we could cast a spell and demolish this, and it'll give us some casting skill improvement, mana, and gold. And there's a chance that you get multiple hits from the stuff. So you cast a spell once, and there's a chance it'll pull multiple, groupings of stuff. Doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. But anyway, you don't want to usually do that at a resource that's within your town's borders here. That would be not smart. That's a cave. This is a point of interest. Don't worry about that one. So it's this one. But this is a reef out here. Now the kicker for the sea harvest spell is you actually have to have a unit that's close enough to see what you're going to be harvesting. Because like right now we don't have anybody close, so we can't harvest this. But if we get a boat out there, it's within 1 or 2 hexes, we'll be able to do it. Same for down here too. So anyway, so resources out in the sea. Pay attention to that stuff, and you're good to go. Like I said, that spell we don't really want to cast right now. Guardian Spear and Hellhounds and Summon. I don't even know where we are. Oh, this is our settler. Settler. Our settler with a... instead of horses, they have a snail pulling the wagon, or the boat. Yes, it's a snail. So we have that. We have some other ships out here, too. Oh, and our ships are special. They're ghost ships, so they can go on land and water. Oh, and this is a special event up here. This is where a kraken lives. If we get close enough, you can see the tentacles going up in the air and stuff. I don't think we're high enough. We don't have good enough troops to take that on, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And currently, we're here, and this is Lopan, the yellow area. He caught we had an army over here that was raising the towns, and he basically caught us. This is an army that's chasing the 8. It's an 8-unit army, but this is what's left of our little army. 1 Scourge or Swashbuckler, a Shaman, and then Bashan. So they're just trying to run away, stay away. They're ghost pirates? Sorta, kinda. They're essentially ghost pirates. And where's our ships? I guess we should just do this. Armies. Okay, so this is our new main army. So Paragon ghost ships. So yes, it's a Spectus, causes fear, it's non-corporeal, and it's transporter, stuff like that. And it flies over the ground. And it does the water thing too. And it carries troops too. So that works. We have 2 ships in that group, and then we have 2 sea creatures and 2 shaman. They're headed up to go hopefully rescue Bashan and friends if they can get up there soon and fast enough, but it's going to be difficult, I think. That's where they're going. What else? It's all in our area, in this area, in this spots. Okay, so how do you give mithril weapons to ghost warships? You build them that way. This city has access to mithril. We've done all the proper stuff, and any units that we build here now get mithril. Doesn't matter what they are. But yes, ghost ships. Oh, we still have to make captains too, but we're waiting on them. We need to get some other buildings done here. Okay, so that's our turn. How do you build a ghost ship? Well, first you have a real ship. Then you put a crew onto it. Then you kill them or get them cursed somehow. And then hopefully they show up back up at the shipyard, in their ghost shipyard. And it gets made that way. Are ghost pirates the only new race added? Yes. Yes, they're specific to the DLC. Basically, they're only adding 1 race per DLC. That's enough. We don't need that many. So, and as far as, let's see, we actually have that's our Raiders hut. Where's our, oh, it's the second page. So our cursed shipyard, that's how you make ghost ships. You have a cursed shipyard. This doesn't have to be built on the water either. This can be built anywhere. And it doesn't require wood like a normal shipyard does, I don't think. Is that right? Can we build it here? Oh, the ghost ships are... Yeah, we can't do a ghost shipyard here because this is an elven city. Rocketville. Rocketville doesn't have a shipyard though, does it? No, he has a cursed shipyard too. And he's landlocked, technically. I mean, you can see that he's real close to the water, but normally you can't build a shipyard here. But he can. Or we can, because they're ghost shipyards. They're special. Can we make a Kraken ship? No. Or ships with tentacles. Did you not pay attention?
You did it wrong. This is how you do it.
Ghost ship with tentacles. What more do you want?
Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say, Jag.
But anyway, see? That'll do. Look, it even causes fear. And it's got, you know, boulder attacks or cannon stuff, non-corporeal transport stuff. And it has a barrage where it damages all the bad guys in combat. That's all other stuff. So he wasn't paid to pay attention. Neither was I, but I still somehow managed to do it sometimes. I don't see what the problem is. Anyway, next turn. Okay, so this is that reddish Jafar, I think, right? Yeah, so Jafar is our friend. And he's banished currently. Oh, that's a nice little icon. I don't remember seeing that before, but don't usually look at that too much either. They ranked up, they ranked up. And our settlers. These guys are looking for a nice little place to call home. Problem is Horus over here, he's in a big portion of the map. He's like all in this area, I have a feeling. And our settlers is trying to find something to, you know, settle in this area. Might have to go more to the middle, but Jafar's up here too. And then Lopan is actually in this area, I think. Yeah, he's in this area still. So again, we have to find a town in this, or a place to build right in this area somewhere. What races I've encountered? Elves. We have a couple elven cities. Taking a town there. Basically, elves, lizard men, other scourges. And I don't think anything else other than that. Protect me. Oh, is this gate gonna go over? This is a gate over to Mirror. I wonder if we can get through there. Those guys don't look like they're getting too much closer to us, which is good. Because it gives these guys a chance to go catch up. See? Ghost ship. That's it for our armies. I have 152 gold. So Animus Guild in 3, University in 10. What are you going to build it for the elves after this one? Ooh, a bank. That's what we'll do, a bank. Death Bay. Oh, we got horses. Oh, that's right. We had Lopan army running around here not too long ago, and we were reinforcing the city just in case they attacked, and they did, and they lost, I think. I think they attacked us. They're not here, so I'm guessing they did. I can't remember. And broken foremast. So farmer's market in 7. After that, make this an indentured workers guild. Increases rebellions by 1, but it makes it more efficient. We get +10 production. So the way around that is you do some extra troops in the town to keep the rebels down, or do a temple and that kind of fun stuff too, which we probably should anyway. We can get an animus guild of that for extra food and more rebel control. Sages guild in 5. Yardam docks. Sorry, Yardarm dock. Yardarm docks. Not a V, it's a Y. So Sages Guild. Horses Guild for more food and production. Housing. Not quite ready to switch them over to production. This is a high elf city. We started down here to get access to this mithril that's here, so that we can have elven units with mithril, which would be nice. Is Indentured Workers Guild in any way associated with the Slavers Guild? Not at all. Wink. Not at all. So we have a rebel problem here. Not much, but it's there. This town, we need +1 on food. Oh, we need a builder's hall still. That. Food. Smithy. Barracks. Those guys. Okay. So 15 turn. We need more money. Household. That's the name of the city. It came named that way. Currently building a temple so we can get rid of these rebels. Then the Workers Guild is going to build that back up. We'll live for that. Yeah, we can handle that. Okay, so yeah, we need more money. More cities too. Just so we can see all the little effects on us at the moment. Okay, so diplomacy. Horus is not our friend. Relations are tense right now because we've been bumping into his territory. Not so much on purpose, more accident because he's all over the friggin' place. So that's mostly over here. So they can deal with each other. There. So this continent looks like it's really big. It could go all the way over here. Or up in this area. We'll see. Anyway, next turn. As always, if you have any questions about the game or what the hell I'm doing, feel free to ask. If you need me to slow down and explain what I'm doing in a little more detail, say something in chat. I am more than happy to do that. This is not a complicated game. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's just not overly complicated like your typical 4X games these days. Because this game was originally designed back in 90. The original Master Magic came out in 1994. So many years ago. Wow, 30 years ago this year. Wow. Anyway. And as a result, it's not as complicated as today's 4X games for reasons. But again, if you have any questions, ask away. Why are elves cooler than high men? They're not. How's that for an answer? They're not. And we can't build here because there's another town in this area. If we could build a colony here, there'd be green on the ground because like doing the survey thing, survey mode. And if we're able to, with this, when you have a settler selected and you go in a survey mode, the land will go green where you can actually start a colony like these up here. And when it's gray, that means another city in the area. So, stuff. Let's see what's in here. Ancient Towers of Wizardry. Okay, so 2 werewolves, 3 skeletons. Too much for us at the moment. More resources. Oh, look, fish. So you could actually build a town here and use this fish as extra food. If you wanted to, but you don't have to. Bandits have settled on your lands and raided your treasury. Really, this is the second time this has happened. Accept this outcome and consider your choices. We have no choices. We lose 100 gold just because. Be interested in obtaining mana, would you like? Sure. Let me see if I can accommodate. So these are the magic items he currently owns that we could buy off him if we had the stuff to do it. Like this Holy Avenger would be nice if we had somebody who would melee, but we don't. And this is going to cost 1,500 mana anyway, which we cannot afford. So, just to be friendly, what we're going to do is give him some mana for fun. We'll give him 50. Normally give him 30, but we're being more friendly than normal, so we're going to give him 50 mana. As a present. We could try to get some gold. Oh. Yeah, we could actually give him some money and try to get mana out of it, but he's asking for mana. So we're giving him mana, which, see, the little interested thing is. So this is just a present, which he accepts. And treaties, we are good. So, again, see, harmony, we are allies. And treaties do run out after time, so you keep doing that. He's finished casting spell to return. Their fortress and summoning circle are back, and they can cast other spells now. Bummer. So where's the town around here? There's multiple towns around here, apparently. So Lopan has reestablished his capital, which could be anywhere. That's an army. Now, we've got to be careful with him because he does use water walking. So we don't want to be caught too off guard. We do move faster than him, though. His army can only move 2 spaces. We can move 3. So we can outrun him as long as we don't make mistakes. Which almost happened. Which actually happened a couple of times. That's why we're down to 3. So. Housing at Black Spar. So let that run for housing, or doing housing for a little while. So as you can see, they're getting access to the reef, which is more gold, and buildings cost 20% cheaper to build. And we have some fish down here too, which is providing 2 food, so we don't have to worry about farmers for a little while. We can have another worker, and before we need a third, when our third population will have to be a farmer. But that's okay. Be a little while. Okay, so this is Jafar. We don't have to worry about this. Oh, and Jafar is Scourgers as well. And we can't go into the water right now because Bashan doesn't know how to swim. Our units know how to swim, but he does not. We need a water walking spell, which we don't get access to because we don't have sorcery. We don't have sorcery spell books, so we can't make him walk on water. And we don't have a way to make him fly either. Nothing to harvest that we can see currently. Nothing in range of our cities that we'd want to harvest. Okay. Still not? What's in this area? There's somebody close to here somewhere. He's probably up along here. I need somebody to scout for me, like a magic spirit. Okay, magic spirit. we need you to go explore this up here. See what we can see up here. Spirit gets 3 movement, right? Yeah, because they're a nice little trait that we have. So we can actually use the spirit to go cruise around in the water and see how much stuff we can harvest. Still nothing. That's why. Yeah, we need to go to the west. Look, it's a ruin. Oh, it's a dungeon. Doombat, Chimera, and Hellhounds. A little bit too much for us. Again, our friends. Oh, so hi, men. Humans. That's right, we ran into a human city too, I think, somewhere. We just weren't able to conquer it in time. There, so... Hey, Skybird, welcome back. Happy Monday. That way. Hey, Flug, welcome back. Happy Monday. Death Bay. Temple in 5. Animus Guild over here in Rocketville, which helps with the rebels and more food production for every farmer because of the city, the building we just built. So every farmer produces 1 food, which means we can shift these guys over to production instead to make things go faster. 8 and 8 for now. Okay, Universal at 7, Temple at 5. We need more money. Farmers Market in 4. Let's see, what does this get us? Food and max population and more people per turn. Sure. Name an elf town, Fennyheim. Fennyheim. Just a second. So we're still 2 turns away from this place. Oh, how perfect timing. So this is an elf town. Fennyheim. It's EI, not IE. Pretty sure. Right? I'm pretty sure it's EI. So slight correction there in your spelling. But to be culturally sensitive, you know, we got to use the right spelling. Because, you know, those old Norse people have their feelings to protect. Builders Hall and 12. Or we can do this right now. Because we have a rebel issue. Now, this is still going to be a little while off. Wow, we have 7 gold. We need to work on that. There's some materials to harvest in the water. I don't think we have any available that we can see. Could run the spirit up this way and grab those 3 actually. Where is the spirit? That way or this way? Let's go for what we know. It'll be a few turns. Of course, I could summon another ghost or a spirit too. Now, these guys are not friendlies. Technically, they're not friendlies. And they suckered us into that one. Not showing the border soon enough. Soon enough. So again, we'll try to get them closer this way because our ships are this way, so not too much longer to catch up. He doesn't care when we move through his territory because we're friends. I hope. That way. I'm going to summon another spirit. For more scouting. Continue to go that way. Our settlers have leveled up because they're taking so long to find something. And we have 66 gold. So we'll be able to buy this granary next turn. Temple in 16, we'll have to wait on that one, of course. Next turn. Squeaky, or the slimy snail sound effect. Look at the temple. Way too much rust. Let's see, no problem. So, now an actual army. You just have to reorganize them a little bit, get the right people in the right spots, and we'll be good. Handle that next turn, of course. Go that way. Oh, look at the stuff we can harvest. So this stuff is too far from land, so it's not any use to us, other than for sea harvesting. So, Ocean's Bounty, so we gain 10 to casting skill progress. 6 mana, 68 gold. Not too bad for 40 mana, right? And then next turn we'll go pick up the other one. Unless we can cast this again today, but I doubt it. Nope. So, how's the actual magic doing? Oh, that's right. We devoted all our power to mana production and casting skill. Because we're just letting our research be handled by our libraries and whatever. So, basically it just allows us to get our casting skill to go up a little bit faster. Not by much. We need 63 points of casting skill research, I guess, per turn, or sorry, for the next level, and we're currently picking up 20 per turn. So 3 turns for that, because it's at 16. Right? Yeah, 3. And the mana research is there, not a worry there. So all set. That's right, he's got holy armor on. We thought he was going to get into a fight. So we put holy armor on to protect him. We could probably get rid of that. Or we can just keep it on. It's 2 mana per turn. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're at 15 per turn. We're okay. You're going that way. You probably should explore this area, but... So Fortune Guild in 12. Housing. We are there. So Fennyheim is ready to start producing other stuff other than housing, which will be the Builder's Hall. And the granary. And it's spearmen, because we're going to have rebel. Yeah, we have a rebel problem. So, can we do those now? Yep, okay, so we can do that. Builder's Hall, granary. If you rub Fanny the cat against electricity charged cloth, will they get cations or cations? Cations. Cations. I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Skybird. And I leave that up to you to find it out. Elsurin looks more like a spear lady. They do, don't they? They do. Here, buy that. Speak that along. We need to get these rebels out of being a problem so we can actually have production here. Actually, this is good enough to get rid of those rebels. We don't need this one. Because you need 2 infantry, 2 regular units, non-special units, like no undead, no summon stuff, right? So regular recruited units, and they go towards dealing with the rebels, but you need 2 per rebel. So in this case, this make number 2, so that should go away. Stuff. Now, what was... Oh, the granary wanted to buy this. Because they have a rebel problem too. But we don't have any spearmen we can do. So the Scourgers don't have a cheap, easy to get unit. Like spearmen and stuff, they just have the swashbucklers, which you need a smithy and a barracks to recruit. That's not fair. Still, there's a town around here somewhere. Right there. Okay, so we have to go find what's his face. But let's reorganize first. So we want our melee up front, which would be the 3 of you. And everybody else here, they're ranged, so we don't really care where they are. And the boats can carry us wherever... Wow, look at the range on that. Let's go down this way. Okay, since you're sitting there, we'll cast this here and go. So, 10 casting skill progress, mana, 15 mana and 75 gold. Again, all that for 40 mana. Guess we should... Nah, you can't really do anything there. Another harvest. Again, only 40 mana. I mean, we're burning through our mana, but that's okay. That way. So back up to +9 on food. That's good. Money, speed this long. Smithy down to 1 turn, and then armor barracks after that, and those guys get rid of the rebels. Too bad Master Magic never goes on sale. I think it actually does. I don't know if it's on sale right now, but it does go on sale. I think I've seen it on sale. Anyway, you guys, guard. So Fennyheim, rebels are gone. So we can actually start producing. So 20 turns for the Builder's Hall. Guess we'll wait on that. Rocketville. Get an even amount of troops in here, shouldn't we? Bowman? Shaman? Shaman. Oh, the Wasaka, these are... That's right, we didn't really go over the units, did we? For the Scourgers. So Scourgers, basic unit, swashbucklers, typical infantry, 4 melee, 2 armor, 4 resistance, 6 figures for 1 hit each, so that's pretty typical for a swordsman unit. And then we have bowmen, 2 melee, 2 ranged, 1 armor, 4 resistance, 6 and 1. 6 figures, 1 hit points each, so that's typical crappy bowman. And then Scourge cavalry, typical cavalry, where they get first strike. But all the Scourgers actually, these basic units all cause fear to anybody that attacks them. That's what the little red thing is there. So anytime somebody tries to attack them, they have to make a saving throw to not be able to just not stand there in terror. So that's just a special thing for them. We don't have to worry about any spells. Also non-corporeal, which only means really that they can pass through walls. Doesn't really affect anything else. Doesn't make them harder to hit in combat or not. And then we have the coastal trireme. Ghost ship, carries stuff around. Doesn't care about land or water. Goes over both equally. Transport stuff. And does a melee attack. Then we have settlers, same difference. And keep in mind that because of the trait that we picked up, one of the traits we picked up is all these units can swim. So normally they wouldn't be able to, because of the trait we picked up, they do, including the boats, of course. Scourge shaman, typical shaman, healer, purifier. Of course, they cause fear, non-corporeal, and they have a ranged magical attack, which is again typical for shaman. And then Rosaka, this is a specific unit to the Scourgers. These are basically water nymphs. What do they do? They cast Confusion once per combat, and it also is a -4 to resist. So that's actually really strong. So that's really nice. I need to get more of these in my armies. Muddy Charm. I haven't seen really what this can do. Charm unit feels like they should dance, not fight. In reality, with every attack, melee or ranged, if the attack unit fails to resist, check the land beneath their feet turns to mud and they lose 1 movement point for 1 turn. So not great, but I don't know if this is a charmed unit. I have to see how that actually works. Is that's 1 per turn, or is it an automatic thing? I don't know. We'll have to see it. But anyway, they've got a ranged magical attack, so similar to shaman with their attacks. Nothing special. They're mainly about the confusion and the charming. But again, we have to recruit some of them to see what they do. And what else? Sea creatures. These are basically a big melee unit who have a nice little effect called Shark Cyclone. Some of the terrifying force of the deep seas, the Shark Cyclone, made to cause havoc on the battlefield. What does it actually do? Don't know. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. But we do have 2 units that can do it. Causes fear as well. And they also have Stoning Gaze, which means anything they engage in melee combat with has a chance to be turned to stone. Interesting choice of abilities for them, but it's what it is. So they're not bad. 6 melee, 3 armor, 7 resistance, 2 figures, 5 hit points. So they're not really that strong, but with the Shark Cyclone and the Stoning, they should be somewhat effective. And then the Captain, this is our big unit. Melee 12, range 12, armor 8, resistance 8, and health 10. So it's kind of like a giant, similar to the giants that are running around. It does have a range attack. He's got, 3 shots? Yeah, 3 shots, so similar again to a giant. We normally only have 1 to 2. Non-corporeal. Boulder range attack, so just like a giant. That's basically the gun up on his shoulder. And then he also has Shackle Master. The Shackle Master reigns control over their captured troops. The captured sea creature, Rosaka and Lash gain plus 10% to hit. So when he's in the army with those units that we just named off, they have a better chance to hit. And of course, the ghost ship, we have 2 of these floating around. They have this nice little barrage, which does a 5 strength magical fire attack to all enemy units in combat. So yeah, it's not super strong, but it's there. And of course you can transport stuff, non-corporeal, boulder range attack. So this is basically your artillery, which is unusual for the larger ships in other factions. And let's see, the Spectral Terror. This is just causes every enemy unit in battle to resist at +1 resistance each turn, or they become terrified for that turn and unable to perform any action. So again, I want to see how this works in combat too, because we haven't had a chance to see it yet. So anyway, those are their special units. I'll go from there. Now, I guess we should queue some stuff up here at Ronkenville, huh? The amplifier. So this is actually related to the previous DLC with the magic cyborgs. It's the area and lowers unrest by 1 rebel. The building else may unlock special units. That doesn't apply to us. Oh, we do have a power node within the range of the city, so that's why this building is available. If we can capture it, right? Finds the bonuses gained from a power node owned by the wizard. So we can own that power node, or the power node. We get a bonus 8 power. And Parthenon. Let's go city walls. That would be Parthenon for the power there. We don't even know what's inside this node yet. We haven't taken a look. Actually, no, not more archers. Let's do shaman for healing reasons. Okay, that's our turn. Let's see what's in here. Scourgers, so a little too much for our spirit to handle. That's actually a decent amount of defense in there. It's this, some more harvesting to do. So getting 10 casting skill, 4 mana, 78 gold. Nothing extra. But there's some fish here. Can we harvest fish is the question. I don't know if we can harvest fish nodes or not, but we'll find out. Go over here. Looks like they're moving across the water. Okay. So Lopan, again, he's got an army. Where was it? It's down this way. They're in the water. Maybe we can distract him by getting close to his stuff. Look, it's a cave. Ah, gargoyles and stuff. So we have a really good chance to winning. Sure. Let's see how this works. We'll see how the terror on the ships work and how their little attacks work too. Oh, the Sharknadoes. They were feared, it looks like. Terror. So the feared works. So the penalty is recruiting from outside your race faction. No. The penalty comes from owning the cities that produce those units. So, because not all factions get along together. Like, elves and orcs don't get along too well. So if you are an orc and you conquer an elf city and you want it to be under your control, you have to deal with a higher level of rebellion and disruption for that city. So you have to put more troops into it to keep it under control. And every different races have different relationships. Like goblins and orcs get along really well, but they don't get along with elves and dwarves and humans. That kind of stuff. Scourgers, same deal. They have some races that like them, others that don't. Makes sense. But you can still, again, if you're an orc, you capture an elven city or dwarf city, you can still produce elven and dwarven units to fight for you, and they don't give you trouble. It's the city itself that does. Oh shit, that's starting. I want to do that. Okay, so there's a Sharknado we just used. Sharknado. Click the wrong button there. So, Shark Cyclone, clone, sorry. It's not a NATO, it's a Cyclone, so there. And I don't know how they work, so. Where's Camker when you're throwing out the fan service? I don't know, he's probably working. So, the ghost ships. So he doesn't have actually any ranged units, does he? Just the flyers. So shoot them. And Shaman. Probably should like them to the boats. Like that. Oh, but Sean, you gonna do anything today? He killed one at least. Oh, so the Cyclones are actually individual units you control. So they are 8 strength, 8 melee, no ranged, 8 defense, 5 health, 1 unit. 40% chance.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. Your next break is in 1 hour.
So, Sharknado. It's Shark Cyclone, sorry. That's it for us. There's the fear kicking in, yay. Attack those. Oh. How are you guys able to hit these? They're flying, aren't they? He's flying. Stoning immunity, but how do you hit them? Huh. Anyway. They have 8 defense. We'll hold off on that one. The boats can shoot them. Without fear of retaliation, at least. Damage. There. Okay, Bashan. Shoot the little hellhounds. Okay, so Shark and Cyclones. And go after the Gargoyles. It's a fair fight, pretty much, because 8 melee, 8 defense against their 4 melee, 8 defense. Can't attack them, stay there. For me. Fear is real. Okay, boats. That wasn't effective. That was. It's getting closer to a better chance to hit. This hellhound's out of the way. Try to. Good one. Okay, Sharknado. No! Damn it. Fall back. They're curious how these guys are attacking like gargoyles. You throw weapons, but they're flying. How can you reach them? Oh, it's a stoning gaze. That's what it is. That's what's doing it. But they're immune to being stoning, but they're stoned. It still works. More fear. Oh, he summoned a fire elemental. When did he do that? Didn't even see it. Go with Sean with the kill. Stop that. Oh, Shaman are out of ammo. He's feared. They should be able to kill him. Oh, we got a Hellhound left. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's been feared so often, he's not really doing anything. Dogs. Okay, so Famine increased by 1. Got a Can's Mace, so +1 to melee attack, +1 to armor, and new spell learned, Warp Creature. So, tropic energy that attempts to warp and degenerate the enemy. Target unit tries to withstand it, but with a -1 resistance. -1 to resistance. Warp creatures suffer either half strength attacks, half armor points, or no resistance. So, go us. Okay, well, I need to take a break. Get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. See what Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. And, of course, we'll continue on when I get back. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.